Hi, welcome to Bravo Mazel Mash, brought to you by S.W.O.R.D, the superior world of reality discussion. I'm the Mazel Mama, Shannon.
And I'm Daniel.
Woohoo! I made it all like I didn't like I sometimes speak in tongues. It makes things interesting.
You never did this time.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like did good. Check marks the spot. Yay! This week, reality television, drama, as usual on Bravo.
Isn't that what Bravo is?
Well, okay, yeah. You are correct there. That is kind of what Bravo is all about. Well, we watched I Am Kate first on Sunday. What'd you think of that one?
It was good.
Yeah. So I don't know. I kind of wonder. It didn't seem like the Caitlyn went on her little road trip there with her group of transgen friends, who some people online are like, oh, they were like interviewed to pick who would be her friends for the show. And I don't know if that's true. I mean, it's not uncommon for people like the sidekicks to be paid. And if she was already friends with these people and they were paid to be on the show too, I'm cool with that. But if she actually held like auditions to be my transgender friends, like that's a little sketchy.
Yeah, that's just creepy right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's not really authentic. But I don't know. It seems like the people that she was interviewing weren't all that happy that she's their new like spokesperson for the transgender community. Right? I mean, It seemed like some of them were a little peeved that when she came out with her announcement that she was pretty much welcomed with open arms in America. I mean, like, sure, she got flack when she was nominated for the that sports award for bravery or whatever. But that's something you're nominated for. And she was nominated for it because she was transgender. It's like not only was she welcomed, she actually was handed an award. Whereas a lot of people, that's not their experience. Like a lot of them end up homeless, or like some of them said they end up like doing sex work because how else are they going to pay for the surgeries? Like those aren't covered by insurance. So if you're going to have the breast augmentation and the facial reconstruction and have your Adam's apple shaved down and have the hormone treatments and blah, 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 all of the surgeries and therapies that go along with it, you got to pay for those out of pocket. So sadly, a lot of transgender people who don't have a lot of money find other ways of supporting themselves. And some of them lose jobs and have, a difficult time. Definitely not from the same socioeconomic class that Caitlyn is from. So it just seemed like, and then she said that one line that kind of pissed me off. It's like what all like severely right-wing people say, and that's, well, what motivation would people on public assistance have to get a job if they can live totally comfortably on public assistance? Which clearly proves that she's never had to take public assistance. Because unless you're also dealing crack on the side, you can't live comfortably on public assistance. They don't give you enough money for food. They don't give you any shelter money, and not in our state anyway. They don't have any. There's an 8-year waiting list for housing assistance in Connecticut. So if you don't live in a shelter, a homeless shelter, then you got to find some other way to pay your rent. And food stamps don't cover diapers, as Eminem liked to say. So I don't know that she can be the spokesperson for a community if she truly doesn't understand the journey that they've taken. I mean, sure, she's taken her own journey to come from being in that male-dominated kind of sports world and stepped out to say, no, I'm going to be true to myself. And that portion of her journey is, I'm sure, similar internally to what everyone else has had. But I don't know. What do you think? I just thought it was like, I don't know, it seemed like they were a little irritated with Caitlyn. Like, when she was saying those kind of comments. Like, well, clearly you don't understand that some transgender people don't have any choice in the matter. They have to be on public assistance.
Well, what would you be like if someone said that to you?
I'd be like, clearly you've never stepped foot in a public assistance office. You've never tried to figure out how to pay your bills on public assistance, because it's not all it's cracked up to be. I don't know. I just think that's, can she truly represent a community when the majority of the community is not welcomed like she was welcomed, accepted like she was accepted, or have the financial resources that she had? Can she truly be their representative to the world? I mean, yeah, she can be a front person, like picking a model to wear perfume, to sell your perfume. So having Caitlyn be your front person to bring the topic up for discussion in the world is great, and I'm all for it. But can she truly, like, let's say, go before the U.S. Senate and say, look, we need new legislation for the transgendered community to get medical coverage and such, when she has not had to bat? Like, can she truly speak on their behalf when she's never walked a mile in their shoes?
Well, the first part you said that I kind of go with too, but the second part, I don't.
You don't think she can really speak for them?
She could try, but I think some people would try to stop her.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a lost cause. I mean, she could totally, if she really applied herself and spoke with the transgendered community and really took a step back from her preconceived notions of what it means to be on assistance and what measures, like, for instance, when she was talking with the transgenders at her house before they went on the trip, and one of them said, I had to do sex work to pay for my surgeries. And Caitlyn piped up with, I read about that in this book. And it was like, well, that doesn't mean
good for you.
Understand. Doesn't mean now that you totally know the shame and the anguish that goes along with that, by any stretch of the imagination. So I don't know. I'm glad, even if these quote unquote friends are not true friends and they're just like paid acquaintances, quote unquote. Yeah. Even if they are, I don't care. I like that show so far. I like that it's not like I love the Kardashian quacks. Don't get me wrong. I will watch them on occasion. Like when I'm drunk, but, which is every Thursday, but no, I don't know. I like that it's not really like just family drama and that kind of thing. I like that it seems like she's using this as a platform to get the message out and discussion and this and that. But I don't know if it was like putting the cart before the horse. Like she didn't really understand the message before she was like, hey, listen to the message, I don't know. I'm interested to see, because next week she's going to be in San Francisco talking with the non-paid friends, right? Because that's what she went to San Francisco to talk with a large association of the community. And these are not people who are paid to be on her show. These are people who are just in the community and activists and things like that. So I'm interested to see how they react to her. Right? Because, we just see her as, somebody who was like, hey, bringing this to the forefront, and yay. But I wonder truly how people in the community really see her, and if they're as supportive of her being their new, she's not proclaiming herself to be their spokesperson, but that's kind of the role people have shoved her into. So I wonder how they react to it. Did you fall asleep like 5 minutes ago?
What? No.
Could you give me that? Yeah. Totally. Not listening to you. Thinking about Pokemon. Whatever. Just saying. That's all. Just saying. All right. So Mother Funders. Oi. That show, man. There's only like one episode left.
Yay!
I don't think he likes the show.
Did you see how excited I was when they announced that the season finale was coming out like next week?
Yeah, that's true. It's like, yes, thank you, God. Well, why don't you like the show? Like, how is it any different from like Housewives and stuff?
Well, first of all, Housewives, first of all, are like all over the place. Motherfunders only takes place in that one little area.
That's true, that little tiny town. Yeah, they don't go on vacations or anything like that. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I thought it was really funny that Carla's kids made a sign asking her not to micromanage them anymore. Although they spelled it like management, so clearly spelling's not high on their list. But considering her oldest is like 13, he should know how to spell management. If you're gonna insult someone, at least spell it correctly. That's my rule of thumb. Because she totally is a micromanager. So is Shazan, the vice president. Like they are totally like. But I think you kind of need to be micromanagers to be in that kind of position where you have to organize a lot of functions and keep track of a lot of money and this and that, whatever. You want somebody who's gonna micromanage. I mean, look at the train wreck that Robin put on. They were like in a dirty old barn, pouring chips out of the bag because they didn't even have like a scooper or tongs or anything or a bowl. They were using like planks of wood as their buffet table.
They were mixing wines.
Oh yeah, nobody even liked that weird ass drink that they made. Like everybody was making a face. They were like,
"There's a fruit punch."
I don't know what the hell they were making. I was like, what are they putting in that? Like that did not look appetizing. They're like, oh, there's fruit in there. Did it rot and evaporate within 2 seconds? I mean, they put so much alcohol, and it wasn't how much alcohol because I can pack some away. It was the variety of alcohol that they were pouring in there.
Well, that's because they had it was an adult only. It was an adult only event, so Robin was pouring in an adult version of fruit punch, wine punch.
It wasn't wine punch.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. No, dude, I am an adult. I enjoy an adult type beverage from time to time. But that looked like it would just burn off your nostril hairs. Like, it looked nasty. Like, they were pouring, like, cranberry flavored this, and then, like, Malibu punch that, and then they had vodka. The soda, and then they had the vodka. I mean, it just looked like a icky, disgusting sludge by the time they were done. Like, ew, just stick with the Jell-O shots. I mean, come on. But I don't know. That looked nasty. It did. Ugh. I mean, she raised a lot of money, but
probably more than the other PCO.
True, but it was so redneck. It was just like
redneck all over the place.
What the fuck was Shayna wearing?
I have no idea.
Oh my god, she was like the abominable snowman.
She was trying to be warm. She didn't
have sleeves.
That's why she bought the
she had fluffy fur leggings. I don't know if they were like part of the pants or part of her boots, but they went all the way from her ankles to her knees, like some kind of hairy dog attached itself to her legs and was just holding on for dear life as she walked. And then she had this long, ugly, matching fur vest type thing.
Which is probably why they made only 15,000.
Dear God. She looked terrible. Like, terrible. Did nobody say, girl, what crawled in your car and landed on you and died? Because you look terrible. She looked like a fucking Q-tip. Furry on the bottom, furry on the top. Come on now. She should have gone and got the bikini wax with LaShawn. I mean, hell, let me tell you how traumatized Daniel was. He's like, what are they doing? And I'm like, oh, they're putting hot wax on the vajayjay and then ripping it off. And he's like, oh my, they're doing what? Why? Why would they do that? He was so horribly traumatized. Yeah, it was a highlight of my week right there. Daniel's trauma over Brazilian wax. Although I don't really get Amber's seat. I don't, the blonde one. I don't really.
Oh,
I don't really like her.
Yeah.
She plays both sides, and I don't like people who do that. Like, choose who you're going to be with. Are you going to be with the PTO people, or are you going to be with the rogue?
The rogue PTO.
I don't know, but
no, PTO 2.0.
Oh, whatever. But I don't like people who like play like you're gonna be with the PTO and doing everything Carla asks, but then showing up for the rogues and being like, I'm here for you, I'll work with you too. Like, I don't know, I don't like that kind of. That's the type of person who backstabs. They'll talk shit behind your back and be your friend to your face, and I don't like that kind of stuff. I'd rather somebody be a twat up front like Carla than somebody who backstabs. That's my public service announcement. Be a twat, not a backstabber. I don't know. I can't take it. I don't know. Although Amber B showed up to the thing too. And that's not going to go over well. If Carla finds out, LaShawn's going to get the presidency nomination and not Amber. What the fuck is Amber even on the PTO? Her kids aren't even old enough for the school yet.
Which Amber?
B. B, yeah. The football wife one. Her kids are too young. Like, I don't understand. Like, why would you do that? Well, I'm bored. I think I'm going to join the PTO for a school we don't use.
Well, she probably wanted to join it to see how that school is.
So and she hasn't signed the kids up a private school after running this PTO. I mean, are you kidding me?
Yeah, honestly, I would do that.
I mean, give me a break. Once I saw the train wreck of the PTO, I'd be like, sorry, we're out. We're going to go move. I mean, I don't know. I can't. I think it looks bad for the town, the whole situation. And, I liked Robin before. Because Carla, her facial, like that condescending kind of like look reminds me of Quad, and I can't take it. But
I mean, that's what I said.
I don't know. It's so like I don't know. I don't like the
rubbing it in.
The competition. She should have just backed off until next year and let Carla fail without her, rather than being like, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna do it better. And no matter if she brought in $1 million, Carla would say, dude, your event was like disgusting and not really something associated with an elementary school. Because,
well, you think
so? I don't see that even so. No matter what, she's not going to see it as like, well, you win, right? It doesn't even matter if it comes down to the bottom line, because that's not how Carla's going to take it. So, what's the point? I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know, but it's a small town, and I can only imagine. Like, I can't believe that none of them haven't been like banned from the PTO, because it's a small town. So you'd think that the bickering and all this bullshit would have gotten them all kicked off it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Beats me. I don't know.
I'm done.
Yeah, Daniel can't take it. He's like, okay, I'm finished. It's kind of like what I did to Meredith Medicine a couple weeks ago. I was like, I can't take Quad. I can't. Until she's off the show, I can't watch it. Although, breaking news from the Beverly Hills front, Kim Richards has been a little naughty girl, wanting to go visit Big Mama in the Slammer.
Who?
Well, usually there's like some criminal in the jail who's like Big Mama and makes you her bitch. Apparently, maybe Kim likes her because she keeps going to visit. No, she got arrested again. That's all I'm saying. She got arrested. Oh. That's all I'm saying. God. But apparently, like, okay, so today the attorney, the attorney, I don't know what it's called, the public person,
public
the attorney for the town, not the public defender, the other guy, The district attorney, that's what I was thinking. The district attorney spoke out this morning, I read online, describing her Target Gate 2015. So apparently she was arrested for stealing like $600 worth of stuff from Target. And the chick ain't even sly. Like, she didn't try to, like, go in the dressing room and wear, like, a bunch of clothes under her clothes or, like, stuff things in her handbag. The bitch filled her carriage with over 100 things and then just walked out the front door.
Oh, my God. What the?
Now, one of the online sites that does, you know, gossip was saying she's living out of her car. But Kim apparently doesn't have a car. She uses Uber. So she's walking out of, you can just picture her walking out of Target with her stolen carrot full of stuff, calling up Uber to be like, can you come pick me up with all my stuff? No, I don't have bags. We're just going to put the toothbrushes and the shampoo and the clothes and everything else in the trunk.
And perfume.
Because, you know, she got kicked out of that rental property she was using when she got arrested last time and went to rehab. And then in June, she signed herself out of rehab, even though she was supposed to stay in there longer. But she was supposedly having, remember you read that thing, and she had like a sober living coach or whatever, and she was perfectly happy with them and all that bullshit. God bless you. And apparently she's been living like from friend's couch to friend's couch. God bless you. You know, your brain is just going to leak out of your ears one of those times. You should just like let it go.
I know.
I know. It's like weird. It's a weird thing you do. I don't get it. It would give me a headache. Any hoodles. Yeah, so apparently she's been living from like friend's couch to friend's couch until they're like, dude, you bitch gotta go.
Okay.
So you think she's sober?
If she sold $600 worth of things, then no.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, well, or else she's gonna play like she wasn't sober. Like, it wasn't me. It was the alcohol, and I was on Valium or something, and I thought I'd gone. If she's sober, she would say, hey, that's not nice. Not nice at all. Don't crack on me. I'm sober. I'm always sober. Why do you find that funny?
You're drinking wine.
Oh my god. It's good though. It's good wine, I gotta say. This is Daniel moving for lightning strikes.
What?
Because I lied. So lightning's gonna strike. It's a Christian thing. But if you lie, the lightning will strike. It's like a don't lie because the lightning will come and get you. I don't know.
Okay, that's your.
That's because you're weird. You're a heathen.
A what?
Nothing. All right, any hoodles. So yeah, I doubt she's sober. And she's probably gonna blame it on her relapse, and it's just the stress of her, you know, housing situation and blah 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 blah. I'm sure she's gonna say, whatever. Give me a break. Like, how do you forget to go through the cashier?
Yeah.
And apparently they have like a video camera following her as she's like walking out of the store. So it's like all on tape.
Well, that's not going to take much to prove a jury.
No. Wonder if she's going to try and plead not guilty to that one. You know, she pled not guilty to beating up the officer, and
that's because that wasn't filmed.
Well, I don't know that it wasn't filmed. I mean, it was in a hotel bar. Usually there's like security cameras. Well, it was in the bathroom, so maybe it wasn't. But
the battery on the police officer.
I was in the police station, I think. Or no, it was in the bathroom when he was trying to handcuff her, and she tried to kick him in his noobs and missed and got him in the thigh. I don't know. It just cracks me up. Are you kidding me? You can just see her like da-dee-da and my pile of over 100 things from, because that was like $600 a Target. What'd you try to steal? A flat screen TV? I mean, Target's not that expensive. It's like Walmart. So that's a lot of shit. Yeah. I mean, $20 for this and $20 for that. That's a lot of stuff. So apparently over 100 items.
Oh my god.
Loading up the car. Oh, that cracks me up. She flashed her, I used to be a celebrity when I was 10 card and doesn't understand why former child stars can't get away with crap. I don't know. So I'm very curious to see if Kyle's coming back. They haven't said she's not. And apparently she and Lisa V were on vacation in like France or whatever. Remember we saw that magazine? And they were apparently like in France together. So I don't know. She had always said that if her sister doesn't come back, she wouldn't. But I haven't heard anything about that. So I don't know. I wonder if she'll cry the whole season. Probably.
That's what Kyle's made to do, is it? Well,
I know, that's true. She does. She just cries a lot. Oh my god.
even if someone tries to make the funniest joke, she cries.
No, she doesn't cry at jokes.
Well, if it's about her, then.
Well, yeah, if somebody's cracking on her family or her sister, then she'll cry and run away. But I don't know. And then, of course, the OC are in Moorea.
Don't even know where the heck
which
that
is somewhere near Tahiti, I guess. I don't know. What the fuck? It's somewhere over near Malaysia. I have no fucking clue. I'd never even heard of it. Apparently, it's a rich person place. I just love that dumbass Megan was like, well, people go to Tahiti on honeymoons, and then girls' trips come to Moorea. Like, what? I'm pretty sure that's not like only honeymooners go to Tahiti and only girls' trips go to Moorea. I mean, that's not like.
No, there's gotta be a vacation there sometime.
Yeah, normal vacationers go there to like scuba dive and stuff. So it's not like. It was just, I don't know. She's like the dumbest shit I've ever seen. What do you think about her comment about her stepkids?
Okay, cry.
Taking away the fact that we don't like her. Because you don't like her either, right? I was just checking because you like some people who I think are dumb. So,
like Brandy.
Oh my god! Totally sidetrack. I just saw a thing. I didn't read the article because I don't usually about her, but I saw is Brandy and Kristen Takeman from New York getting a spinoff? Are they going to get a spinoff show? Because, they're like BFFs, apparently. Oh my god, look at the smile. Woohoo! I don't know. I just saw like a little headline, and I didn't click on it because I was busy, but I saw the headline, Brandy spinoff. Yeah. That Will, Brandy, and Chris. But, dude, it's like, I don't even... I know that they supposedly have been like BFFs for like ever, but Kristen's like boring as shit. So I don't see them together. Like, they just don't seem like similar kind of people. So like, what would they do on said spinoff? It would probably be one of these like stupid, like, that went so fast I couldn't even read it. That one, it was got to be like one of those road trippy kind of things where they like drive across country or some stupid thing. Like, it would have to be something like that because they do that a lot with the spinoff shows. Like, send them on a trip. Make them sit in a car.
Hey, who cares? It's Brandy's in it.
How did I know that's exactly what you're going to say? Who cares? Brandy's on! Yay! I don't know. I give up. So, any hoodles. Back to the OC. Apparently, the comment heard around the world, or the discussion really heard around the world, was Megan saying she wished she was her stepchildren's mom. I think it was a little heartless to say that when one of her stepchildren's real mom was dying at the time.
And not only that, the article that you're reading said that she didn't want to.
Yeah, that was her blog. Her blog, because she must be getting shit from everybody about it.
You think?
Yeah. So she wrote a blog and she was like, of course I don't want to replace them. I just like super totally love them. And I just want to like smother them in love and kisses and like, no, give me a break. You totally meant, why won't he have a kid with me? Why aren't I knocked up yet? And my biological clock is ticking because if I have a child with him, he'll have to pay child support when we get divorced.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, come on now. Because, I mean, how seriously close can she be to her stepkids when she's been married all of 12 minutes? I mean,
4 months.
Woohoo! That's like bonded relationship right there. I mean, give me a friggin' break. Oh my god. And you know, so I can understand why Tamara of all people didn't really appreciate that, because she's had a lot of trouble with her ex-husband, like fighting over custody and all this shit. So I can see why she would be like, bitch, if some fucking little newbie got married to my ex and then was like, I want to be your real mom. Don't you want me as your real mom? Because I'm like uber cool hashtag mom, you know? And like I use hashtag like every sentence because I'm like wicked cool.
If you could be, oh man, I didn't read that.
It's so fast lately. Shady, you gotta slow down. I've had a lot of wine. And he's a slow reader. I'm sorry. I touched you. I touched the hair. I'm sorry.
You invaded my personal bubble.
Sorry. Invaded the bubble.
Right about here.
Oh, dear God. I love that he's a teenager. That's awesome. Not. You invaded my bubble for like friggin' 12 years, okay? So I don't want to hear it.
13.
Okay, that's even more. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that that's what she was saying. It's not that she really wants to be her stepkid's real mom. She totally wants her kids of her own. That's what she was saying. Like, why aren't I a mom? I want to be a mom. And you know, Jimmy's like, give me the vasectomy. Chop them little nuggets off, man. Forget about it. Snip, snip. We're out of here. I mean, she's like, what, wife number 3?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't really see him wanting to procreate again anytime soon. You know what I mean? It's not. Mm-mm. Although I'm kind of liking this trip thing because the guys aren't in it as much. You know?
Mm.
So we don't have to deal with...
Not like New York where their husbands get to go everywhere.
Well, their husbands don't always get to go. I mean, half of them are divorced right now, so...
Yeah, that's true.
The OC, I think, is what you're thinking of, because usually they take the small trips around home. All the guys come, like when they went to the wine country. But it's because they flew bye-byes that the guys aren't really... Like, they hung out together for the... And then, apparently, Shannon's, like... criminal little daughters who toilet paper at a neighbor's house. Oh no, say it isn't so. That's like going out and getting high. No, it's not. I mean, seriously, is that the worst? Brandy needs her own show. Yes. We know Brandy needs her own show. Jesus, Mary.
Yes, she does.
I won't watch it. You can watch that shit. Forget about it. You can watch it. She'll still be on Beverly Hills most of the time. I mean, look at Lizzie. I thought we had gotten rid of her on the OC because she doesn't have her little orange, but she still seems to be in every episode. We got to see her pee on a stick. Yay.
I want to be on all time, though.
Lizzie?
No.
Oh, Brandy.
That's how we got on the subject of Lizzie.
Good God. Okay, well, you can cyber stalk her. How's that? Again. Just saying. All right. So Lizzie's not knocked up. I don't know why Heather was so bothered by Lizzie taking the pregnancy test in Moria. I mean, it's not like it's their first kid. I mean, I can see, you know, with the first kid, you want to do it like privately at home so you can tell your husband or him be there or whatever. This is like her, what, 3rd kid, 4th kid? At that point, it's like... Who are you going to tell first? Newsweek? It's not a big deal, you know?
I think Heather did want Lizzie to stop, drinking or partying or something.
She didn't start partying. Because what happened, I don't know if you remember, it was like 2 weeks ago when they first got to Moria. And Vicky was like, why won't anybody woohoo? Why aren't you drinking? Why are you drinking water? What are you, pregnant? And she was like, maybe. Remember?
Right.
Yeah. So, and that's why Vicky was like, what do you mean maybe? You didn't take a test? Like, why not take a test and find out for sure? Like, why go with this maybe crap? So Vicky went and bought her the test and was like, just take it. And then they waited 3 minutes, and then it took 400 people to figure out whether or not it was positive, and it was negative. And then she went drinking on the Woohoo bus or whatever the fuck they call it. But for Heather, it's because she's turned into this like snob this season. Well, okay. Granted, she's probably always been a snob, but
I was just going to say.
Because she's been fancy pants. But now she's like, it's just so crossed. I mean, you're urinating on a stick. At least go to the doctors and get the blood test. You know, she's a bit reminding me of like the sister-in-law and Odd Mom Out, that weird show. You don't watch it, but she's like Heather this season. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Oh, over this weekend we took a quiz of which housewife are you?
We're not bringing that up.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. It said I was Nene. I ain't Nene Leakes. Are you kidding me? It's not cool. Who were you again?
Kim Richards.
Oh, yeah. He was Kim Richards.
And then Xander got Teresa.
Yeah. My 11-year-old is Teresa. That's sad. I said, don't go to jail, please. No jail. No jail. Of course, you got Kim Richards, so apparently I'm going to have 2 jailbird children. Lucky me. Not fair. But, why couldn't I be someone fun? Why do I gotta get, like, the queen bitch person? Like, that's not cool.
No, what was funny is before she got done with the quiz, I said she's gonna get needy. And then after she did.
He cursed me. And it was insulting. I'm still considering sitting on him and squishing him like a little pup. Bastard. Moving on to New York and the fashion crap
shows.
Oh my god.
But show.
Yeah. So I love that Kristen Takeman's Pop of Color had his little fashion moment. Does anyone really care what nail polish the models in a clothing show are wearing?
No, I don't think it matters.
I don't think it matters. So I don't know why she's like, they're all wearing my nail polish, because that's like, who cares? No one's looking at their fingernails.
Yeah, it's a clothing fashion, whatever.
Like Fashion Week is about
Clothes.
fashion clothes.
Not
you don't really see their nail polish. It's not like they're walking down and like, hello, look at my color. I don't have any on. Because I don't paint my nails very often.
You got.
I have a little blob of green still on this thumb because it hasn't worn off. But it wore off everywhere else. That's how often I could paint my nails.
And on your.
I paint my toes because nobody, I like them. My fingernails, not so much. But then, like, Sonia, okay, her weird company that none of us can remember the full name of.
No, it ended with LLB.
Yeah, the acronym Sonia Morgan LLB or some shit. Lifetime lifestyle.
Who gives a crap?
Yeah, I don't know. Brand. It ends in brand. It starts with Sonia Morgan. We're gonna call it the Sonia Morgan brand. I'll leave it at that. She keeps saying that this is gonna be like affordable for the masses. I went on her website. It's like $2,000 to buy like one bathing suit. Yeah, I don't know where she thinks that's affordable.
It might be affordable for her taste.
She might wish. I mean, I can't believe anybody is buying that shit. I mean, give me a break. Because it doesn't look even like... I know she thinks it's like, right up there with like Karl Lagerfeld's clothes, but no.
No.
Not so much. Any hoodles. Yeah, I don't know. Why anyone thought she could organize a well-run and ordered fashion show is beyond me.
The never-ending fashion show.
I mean, really, the fact that it was late starting and took 4 million hours to get completed doesn't surprise me in the least. Because
I think
that's Sonia Morgan for you. She's probably too busy pulling on male models' shirts off with her teeth and losing that front tooth. I mean, she's like re-glued it in like 70 times.
maybe she has to stop using her teeth for everything.
That's true, maybe. That's a good advice. We'll text her later. Stop using your teeth.
For everything.
For everything. I mean...
You only use your teeth by eating.
Well, you can pull off their clothes, not their cufflinks.
What?
Sorry, nothing? What should she use instead of her teeth?
That's what these little things on the end of your arms are.
For.
What?
What they are for. He said, what should you use instead? And you're like, that's what these are. What?
They're for grabbing stuff. Like, yeah.
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 Yeah. From her.
See? I don't pick it up with my teeth.
Oh, God. I don't want to know what you pick up with your teeth, honestly. Moms don't need to know everything.
The only thing that I use for teeth is when I water bottle.
No. Shut up.
The only thing that
Talking. Zip.
The only thing that
Stop. I don't want to know.
the only thing that I use my teeth for besides eating is to open up a water tap. That's all I use my teeth for.
That's gonna break a tooth too.
No, it isn't.
That's what hands are for. Mr. Danzanini.
Oh, my hands are sweaty.
Oh, God. I truly need to go on a different conversation. Anywho, apparently Ramona and Bethany no longer like each other.
Hasn't that started since, like, the beginning of the season?
That started from, like, fucking 10 years ago, honestly.
Yeah.
It's nothing new. And Ramona's, like, reinvented herself. Like, whatever. Crazy eyes. See? I'm just happy she wasn't walking down the runway. Because that's when Crazy Eyes happened, was when she walked down the runway before, and they were like, just remember to open your eyes. And she was like bug-eyed, like crazy. Crazy eyes. Crazy eyes. Yeah. Apparently she has her book written, and it's like Life on the Ramona Coaster. Doesn't she know that's an insult?
Yeah, that's her own insult.
It wasn't meant as a compliment. When Bethany said it's like the Ramona coaster, it meant she was fucking crazy. It didn't mean like, oh, it's the fun Ramona coaster. She's so fun, turtle time. No, it meant, dude, you are psychotic. And what personality do we have today? Like, that is not a compliment. And yeah, that's what she named her book, Life on the Ramona Coaster. Doo-doo. Yeah.
She's all messed up.
Because she's been all over like the morning news programs, like touting her book that no one wants to read.
Who wants to read a book that is titled Your Own Insult?
Who wants to read anything about Ramona? I don't even read her blog. I'm not going to pay $20 to read her stupid book. I don't pay for any of Bethany's books. Why would I read Ramona's? It's a rhetorical question. I'm not expecting you to answer it. Anywho, yeah.
Have you even read any of Bethany's books?
No. She's written like 7. I've never read any of them. I think I thumbed through one at like the dollar store.
Wow.
One of her older books might have been in the dollar store, and I may have picked it up and like thumbed through it because she's a housewife, and then put it back because I didn't want to pay $1 either. Yeah, I can't tell you. I don't know.
I get it from a bookstore. If it's like $20, then if you have Amazon Prime, then you can download it for free.
Well, only certain books can you download for free. You still gotta buy books on Amazon Prime. Only some of them can you read for free. Not usually bestsellers. It's like the sucky books that end up at the dollar store. Those are the ones you can usually read for free.
Yeah.
I don't know. And what the fuck is with the whole smuggling the urn in the fur coat? Like,
that I have no idea.
when Carol and Dorinda came back from London.
What the
Dorinda!
hell?
That's how Sonia says her name. Dorinda! Where's Dorinda?
That's what she's in her drunken
everywhere.
That's what she's in her drunken stage.
Which is always. Hello, Sonia's not really known as the sober one of the group.
Even though she claims she is.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, her blogs are so rambling, like whatever. But she claims that when she broke her tooth on the guy's cufflinks, she wasn't drunk. No, she wasn't. She was just fun.
Fun?
That's what she said. She was fun. But I love that, like, in the beginning of the season, we start with Ramona sitting with Sonia and trying to, like, tell her about how hard it is with going through her divorce or separation and her husband cheating on her and all this bullshit. And Sonia doing nothing but going, oh, I was, through a trauma time too. And it's taken me years to handle it and blah, 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 because it's all about her. And then her blog was all about how Dorinda and Carol went to London to face the deaths of their husbands. And, I went through a traumatic time too, because divorce is much like a death. She went on and on about how she totally can relate to the fact that their husbands died. No, really.
That's why.
You can't at all. Just because you want your ex-husband dead when you get divorced doesn't mean he really is dead. It doesn't mean the trauma and the stages of grief that you have to go through when someone dies. I mean, that's crazy. But I love that she could, like, make it about her. But she did say that Ramona needs to own her shit, which I found fascinating. That Ramona
doesn't... You were about to say funny.
No, I was going to say fucking shit.
Oh.
What? No, but I think it's interesting because usually Sonia and Ramona are like, besties, two blonde sharing a brain. But about the whole, like, Turks and nudist colony Keiko, like the naked guy in the bed fiasco, and how Ramona, like, totally hasn't owned up to any of it. She did tell Ramona she needs to own her shit.
That's because she didn't want to. That's because she was trying to get some sleep, and she didn't want to be bothered, so she just went and said, "Go talk to Louie." And
no, she didn't want it going on camera that she was totally boinking some Scottish hottie. So she could be like, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't be all uncool.
It was, like, totally uncool. That you were like, cool. Oh my god, I can't. That is the best ever. It's the best reality television ever. It cracks me up. I mean, I just love that, like, we were reading all, like, the reviews of the shows this week and stuff, and how that came up, like, in every review of, like, every reality show. It wasn't, like, uncool. She's never gonna live that down. Poor Miss Dennis Tips. Shame, shame. But at least she got some on the beach, which is where apparently Sonia likes to get. Because she said, don't bring your sloppy seconds in the house. I don't know. Yeah. But you watched a little bit of San Francisco listing this week. I was proud of you. What'd you think?
It was good. What?
Okay. No, you were like, totally, that wasn't very convincing. Like, it was good, I think. I don't know. I totally don't remember their names still. We got the curly haired guy.
And
the blonde
Andrew.
guy. His name's Andrew? I
Yeah.
don't think that's his name.
No, it is. The thingy when it comes up to change the version says Andrew.
I don't think that's his name.
Pay attention to the TV.
Well, I don't like him. So maybe I blocked it out of my memory. San Francisco listing on Bravo. Hey, I finally remembered the names of the chicks on Mother Funders, and that show's going off the air. Only one more week. $1 listing.
I thought that was the Secrets and Wives.
That went off like a week ago. Well, they all look alike, so it's Justin Rowe. It is Andrew. Okay.
I told you.
Just saying. I don't like him. He's a dick, so I don't like watching him.
He's good. He's okay.
You watched all of about 20 minutes, okay? That's all you watched. He didn't have a chance to be a royal dick in that. Where's Andrew? Yeah, that's from not the Andrew in that show. Remember? You still haven't looked it up. Shame on you. But yeah, where's the Andrew? I just love asking that question. Jeff Lewis. Yeah, you have to look at old Jeff Lewis. I don't know if they have like old seasons on the Bravo website. You probably can see it on YouTube. But Andrew was one of the, I don't think he was an assistant. Was he actually an assistant, or was he like a partner? Or like, I don't remember. But Andrew was one of the umpteen friggin' employees on Jeff Lewis. And speaking of Jeff Lewis, Andrew was Joe. So you always end up missing Jeff Lewis as well, the Flipping Out show. But Joe, the guy that they had like totally assisting Zoila.
That one. Yeah, I know Joe.
Yeah,
Joe.
He got fired.
What?
Are we all shocked at all? I actually am shocked because if I was supposed to be like learning interior design or learning how to flip houses, and I was relegated to emptying the trash and scrubbing the toilets, I'd have quit. But he stuck around a lot longer than I thought.
So like Zoila, whoever fired him,
Zoila didn't fire him. Jeff fired him.
Oh.
Joe the assistant. It was a little dumb. I just can't wait for Jeff's baby to come. I'm sorry. He is so, like, you want to talk about micromanager like Carla? Jeff he's mellowed in the last, like, 2 years, I'd say, over the last 2 years. But he is, like, he likes his place orderly. He wants things where they belong. Imagine if Zoila, donated the eggs. That is I can't. That's like asking your mom to be your surrogate. Like, that's gross, okay? Because let's face it, Zoila is kind of like the mother hen, slightly an alcoholic. Or maybe that's just my mother, but she kind of reminds me of my mom. And we don't know what my mom's saying half the time either, so it works out. But yeah, that's just wrong. But Jeff is like OCD. He likes his things where they belong. He wants his schedule to go a very certain way. He doesn't like interruptions. He's very micro-managey kind of. I think Jenny will be the one. I know. I think so too. That Jenny will donate the eggs, or that she'll even be the surrogate. Because honestly, why not? She would be the perfect one. Like, why go find somebody that you really don't know anything about? Like, why not have somebody you know and care about, and you've already seen she doesn't give birth to mutants because she has a child. So why not? I don't understand it.
What do you mean by mutant?
Well, because if you're using her eggs, it's her DNA that's going to be the female contributor. So if her child was like one of them babies that are like really fugly, like, I'm sorry, Amber C's baby is kind of ugly on Mother Funders. That 2-year-old that looks
Really?
like, yeah. That baby creeps me out. First of all, she's about 45 or 2 in the body of a 45-year-old. She's creepy. I don't know. I can't take it. Anyway, Jenny, she has a baby. She has a kid. I think she only has one, if I remember right. But we already know that it's cute and cuddly and not bizarre. So that's like perfect vetting process right there. You already know what the kid looks like. So that'll be the girl genes right there. And he's known her a long time. So why not? But I just can't wait to see Jeff's world. Like, he's going to lose it. Like, I want to see Zoila handling the baby. Because, you know, Jeff's going to be like, oh, my God, it's making noise. There's some kind of liquid emanating from both ends. And somebody needs to take care of that. Because not on my $1,000 couch. Like, you know? Like, he's not the type who's going to be, like, nurturing. Like, oh, look, the baby barfed. Isn't that cute? You know, Zoila's going to be the one doing all that stuff, and that's going to be funny.
She's the housekeeper, so...
But that doesn't mean the nanny. She's not the parent. Oh my God, no. Like, you don't understand. Like, especially if it's like a boy and that shit shoots out everywhere. Hey, just saying, I have 2 boys. I just can't wait. I can't wait for the baby to be here, hopefully next season. And because I think they said that they got the surrogate and everything now. I think that's what they said the last time they were on Watch What Happened Live. I don't know, but I can't wait. It's going to be hysterical. I can't wait to see Jeff, like, totally, like, you know, have, like, the whole hair sticking up because he's got, like, baby slobber all over and, you know, stains on his shirt. And you can't sleep for, like, 3 years. So it'll be hysterical. I mean, that's how I got that seatbelt ticket. It was when your brother came. And the cop gave me a ticket. And I burst into tears. I am not a crier, ever. Like, even at funerals. But I hadn't slept because my youngest was, like, 10 months old. And I was, like, working as a personal trainer and traveling. And it was a stupid seatbelt checkpoint. And I couldn't find my insurance card. And I was like, and I just burst into tears. I'm like, I'm just so tired. And the cop still gave me a ticket. Bastard. He had to make his quota. Because it was like the end of the month or whatever. What are you going to do? But it was funny. And to look back on. At the time, it just pissed me off. But, so yeah, I can't wait to see Jeff Lewis like that. And, you know, Jenny's going to be, like, bouncing the baby on her hip and trying to, like, work her PDA or whatever. Like, oh, wait, hold on. I'll schedule that appointment for you. And, you know, she'll be having the baby and pass it off to Zoila. I can't wait. That's going to be great television right there. And you know what starts tomorrow? I think tonight or tomorrow night. Project Runway. The new season.
That's tonight.
It's Thursday or Friday. I can never keep track.
No, it's Thursdays.
Is it? So, and then last night was the new season of America's Next Top Model. We missed it. We're going to have to watch it online because I missed it. Yay! And then Below Deck is going to be starting.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be good too. I can't wait. Got some good stuff coming. Get rid of the shows I can't stand and bring on the ones I like. That'll be fun.
I seriously hope that Motherfuckers ends up being one of them one seasoners.
Well, even if it comes back, it'll have to have like 90% a new cast because most of them aren't going to be there. Shazan won't be there. Carla won't be there.
Robin's not.
Well, Robin will because she said she's going to throw her hat in the ring to be the president. In which case, it'll totally be like the Rednecks Are Us. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see. But I don't know. Hopefully, Sisters and Wives doesn't come back because I didn't really enjoy that show.
Or Tries of Sunset.
Well, Oh my God, Southern Charm is coming back for a 3rd season.
I'm out of here.
I didn't really care for that one either. I watched it all. Not like, you know, Married to Medicine where I only watch a couple episodes and then I'm like, why do I like this again? And then I change the channel. Or like Shaws of Sunset where I had to watch it like on mute because they were irritating me. And then I unmuted to catch up and then I muted again. I actually watched it, but I can't believe that they're doing it again. Although I am seriously interested to find out what happened to T-Rav since he shockingly didn't make it back onto the Senate or whatever he was running for, governor, whatever. I don't know. I think we covered everything for this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything else you wanted? No?
Nope.
Woohoo!
Why?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
We're not moving. We're not moving. Brandy rocks!
Oh, yeah, that's what you wanted to add. Yeah, Brandy rocks. Okay, whatever. All right. Ready for our toast?
Yep.
Woohoo! All right, for Bravo Mazel Mash, I'm Shannon.
And I'm Daniel.
Thanks for watching S.W.O.R.D, Superior World of Reality Discussion. Discuss. Peace out. Cheers. My wine.